I'm doing good. It's a pleasure to have you today.
Yeah, thank you. It's fun to be here.
So how's the day so far, Henrik?
So far, it's been good. It's been a lot of interviews so far today, but it's fun. Winter is here, but it's good. I can just hide down here in our studio.
Fantastic. So, Henrik, your fifth full-length album, Kingmaker, to be out on January 13th. So, would you like to tell me a bit about the songwriting and production behind this new album?
Yeah, I think on Kingmaker, from the start, we have had the approach, and I think we managed to put together a very, very good dynamic record that presents everything that we have done over the years and are doing at the moment um, at the best that we could do. We had we started out with we had an idea of how we wanted everything to be done for this album. We from what kind of songs do we want? What do we want with the production? What kind of sound are we going for? It's like basically the sound is the same sound that we've been using before, but now everything has been more. We're, we're getting comfortable enough in what we're doing that we can actually. It's quite easy. It's easy to actually get to the point where it sounds and is presented the way that we want it to be done.
Interesting.
And we took a few turns on the album, more not in songwriting or guitar, drums, bass, and vocal wise, but we introduced a few elements that is way out of our comfort zone, but we felt like this feels right. We add some synthesizers here. Let's see if we get someone to play some Hammond for us on that song. And we feel like, yeah, we actually got the vibes for each song the way we wanted them to be.
Fantastic, fantastic, Henrik. And this Kingmaker has some kind of storyline behind it.
The album, yeah,
Reality.
there is. If you want it to be, it's not a conceptual album, but basically, if you want to get into a fantasy realm, you can do that. Lyrics are always to be interpreted by the one listening, but on the cover, you see our demon rider, and if you want to make everything about him, it's about him. If you just want a hot rocking tune, you get that. We are perhaps we're not limiting ourselves really lyric wise, but it's rock and roll lyrics. It's life on the road. It's come pick me up, feel good lyrics. Um, but if you want to read other elements into it, like then welcome to Andreas's world. It's a big one in his head, and I think you can read into. I think you can read in a lot more than a few people do if you want to. I think that's with the lyrics at least.
Sounds good, sounds good. And talking about the album, 10 amazing, mind-blowing heavy metal awesomeness put together in this album. Brilliant work, as always, you guys do. Thank you so much for an amazing album. I really enjoyed each and every song from this album. Thank you so much for that. And as a band, what is your thoughts on this album?
As I said in the start here, I think we feel very confident about the album. I think you have to say it and actually think and feel it. It is our best album to date. I think since Andreas joined the band in 2015, his first release with Screamer, Andreas is the singer, was Hell Machine. From perhaps Hell Machine is not representative of, can't really compare it to Kingmaker, but there we started to like carve our path forward. It's just like Screamer Mark II. It's the upgraded. At least I've been in the band from the start, so I think this is the better version, or it has evolved into this. And I think that now we were confident enough to like I said before, from the start, like this is what we want. This is how we write an album. And with Highway of Heroes, we had dialed it in, but that's like full speed ahead kind of album. And now it's like, yeah, we like that, but we also want to try out a few new dynamic things with Ashes and Fire, like our first, I think, epic song, if you can put it like that, an epic metal song. And then with the Traveler, it's like, yeah, this is, if you remove the synthesizers, that's a screamer song, but we want to see how can we enhance the vibe. So we had our amazing friend Kyle McNeil from Seven Sisters talk to him. It's like, we're doing this, here's the song, and we kind of want this mood and vibe going. And it's like, yeah, he nailed it. So we actually have synthesizers on a song, and like that you can actually hear for once. That was a big step forward, I think. So I think we're not scared of just doing what we want to do anymore. We don't at all care what any other band is doing, what is hype or cool at the moment, but we have dialed Screamer in, I think, now.
And you have put up 2 amazing videos for Kingmaker and Hellfire. Great songs, amazing video for that. Thank you so much for that. And any plans to come up with more videos before the release of the album?
Yeah, have you missed out on the Traveler video?
Oh, yes, I did. I did watch that as well.
Yeah. Now we don't know. We will see what happens. We have an album release tour coming up in April, and perhaps it would be a good thing to get a video done before that. But I don't know if we have the time to do that, and that's something we need to discuss with the label. Is it worth doing this? But we have a lot of fun things, not solid plans, but Erik, who played our demon rider in the Kingmaker video, he had a lot of ideas, and working and being around him, we got a lot of, oh man, the videos we can make with him and his friends. So like, what's gonna happen in the future with the videos? We might go out of hand, I don't know, and go crazy about it, because it would be a lot of fun to actually start building a visual world for our demon rider as well, I think, as well as having just like the Hellfire video with straight up rock and roll and flamethrowers. That's a lot of fun as well.
Amazing.
Yeah.
And any special plans on January 13th on the day of the release?
No special plans for day of release as of yet, because we were hoping to have, we were thinking about having the release show in January, but here in Sweden, it's too close to Christmas. People would not get out. It's called the poorest month of the year in Sweden. People don't have money until the end of the month again. So people don't even go out to have a beer for a month in Sweden, and that's crazy being Sweden.
And 2023, how is the touring looks for you guys?
Yeah, release tour in April. Before that, we'll get a few Swedish dates in, and then some festivals for the summer, and then for the fall, we're gonna be heading over to North America again. And we have a few more things, not set in stone. It's more like, can do this, maybe that, maybe that. So we keeping the doors open, because it's gonna get busy from here on. We did our best this year. We managed to get like 65, 70 shows in since April. I think no, since March. And yeah, we don't want to slow down.
That's awesome. Fantastic, Henrik. And the history of the band goes way back to 2009. So how has the journey been for you guys so far?
Oh, it's been good. It's been sometimes tumultuous, but it's been, the band Screamer has been doing what was the directive of Screamer from the beginning. Go out and tour, play all of the shows, have fun, make rock and roll songs. And then perhaps with 2015, I think, with Andreas, the new singer, coming into the band, we may have changed not direction, but how we do things. Perhaps we've been gotten older, more wise, learning what we're actually doing, and focused. I think it's been a wild ride. We've seen the world. We've basically, yeah, we've done Japan, we've done North America, we've been across Europe more times than I can remember, and but now, and we're actually now that obviously can't wait to go back out on the road, but the creative part has become a lot more fun than it perhaps was. In the beginning, it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of jamming around, drinking beer, having fun in the rehearsal space. But now it's more like, it's more focused, and it's like, wow, we actually can do what we aim to do instead of not knowing how to get the result we want with things. It's like, how do we do that? How do we do that verse to make the chorus sound great? Because that's like a lot of thinking and psychological things behind. Now we actually got and work with external people and actually get the tools to reflect on what we're doing as well. It gives another dimension to the music for sure.
Fantastic, fantastic. And I know there has been a lot of great and amazing moments that has happened to you and Screamer over the years. But is there something special that is always on your mind that you want to share with me today?
For tour memories?
Yes.
I would say this year, when we came to Houston for the first time and got to play Hell's Heroes, it was like, hey, wow, we're in the States, but this feels. The show was amazing. It was a small packed room. I don't know, 300 people. People waiting in the hallway and the stairs couldn't get in. That was amazing. But also the vibe of that on the other side of the world was so good. It was didn't really know what to expect over in the States, but that was amazing. I think they have something is brewing over there, and we wanna be there we wanna be over there. There's a lot of good shows, a lot of good people. But then I think 2014 playing Rock Hard Festival was amazing, even though we had to use a stand-in singer, and we did perhaps not. Yeah, that was a great one. And then I think Bang Your Head Festival in Germany. That's still a highlight for sure.
Thanks for sharing, Henrik. And what would be some of the next plans for Screamer?
Besides the album release tour, we're already working on a new album as well. So it's like we want to keep busy because that's one thing we've learned is like, if we just stop everything because we have a tour in 4 months and only focus on that, then it's like it's gonna take a year to start up with the next record. So I think that's what's up, besides actually releasing this album and being super stoked and getting to tour. We're keeping busy on the side as well. So it's a lot of things at once.
Fantastic, Henrik. And Henrik, any plans to take Screamer to the part of the world where you have never been before?
Yeah, do you have something particular in mind?
And just like in Asia, India, or the other parts of Asia?
We need to talk to Cryptos and see if they can bring us down to India. That would be killer. We met them a few times this year, and that's solid dudes. The one thing we have on our list is South America. Would be a dream, of course. But yeah, going for places like, I don't know. For India, I guess if you go to India, perhaps that's on a way to go down to do Australia or South Korea or Japan, and I don't know, because if you're gonna go so far away, then you might just do a few extra stops as well, I think.
That's going to be a long touring.
Yeah, but when you're gone, you're gone. It's like, yeah.
Amazing, amazing. And Henrik, finally, what would be the message that you want to give to your fans around the world?
Excuse me?
What would be the message that you want to give to your fans around the world?
Yeah. Go check out Kingmaker. You will not be disappointed. And we cannot wait to be out there on the road playing it live for you. And I hope to see you all very, very, very soon.
Fantastic, fantastic. And Henrik, I want to thank you so much for giving me today this wonderful opportunity to have you on this interview. And thank you so much for years and years of pure, awesome heavy metal music for the metal fans around the world. Thank you so much for the wonderful awesomeness. And I wish you all the best and hope to see you guys on the road real soon.
Thank you so much for having me. It's been a blast. It's been a blast. And let's talk again soon.
Sure, sure, Henrik. Take care of yourself and have a great evening out there. Bye.
Take care. Bye.
Bye.